Why the Moon is Ivory, a Vietnamese folktale, retold by Manos, illustrated by Cheryl Kirk Knoll. Long ago, when Earth was brand new, Jade Emperor ruled the skies and the weather. He sat on his great golden throne that was carved with dragons and studied the people and animals of Earth. Beside him sat his kind and wise wife, Queen Mother of the West. "The world is a wonderful place, full of many marvelous things," said the Jade Emperor, "but the people of Earth can barely see one another. They have only the dim gleam from the stars to guide them. I also notice that their crops grow poorly in the darkness," said Queen Mother of the West, "and many families go hungry. Don't you hear the children crying for food and the parents sighing in sadness because they cannot feed their children? I have decided that they need light and warmth to be happy," said the Jade Emperor, "so I will send Thunder Spirit to give them flashes of light to help them see." "Thunder Spirit would frighten the people with the noise of his crashing thunder," said Queen Mother of the West, "and the heat of his lightning could harm them. How can you consider such an idea, especially when we have two beautiful, glowing daughters?" Jade Emperor's deep laugh boomed from room to room like the rumbling roar of a huge drum. "Perhaps you're right," said Jade Emperor. "Thunder Spirit is a good messenger, and his blazing lightning helps guide the rain spirits to Earth. However, he is not gentle enough to watch over the people of Earth." "Then think hard, my husband," said Queen Mother of the West, "and figure out who will perform this very important task best." "In my opinion," responded Jade Emperor, "the best one to ask is our oldest daughter, Sister Sun. She glows the most brightly of anyone, and her face shines more beautifully than the most magnificent star in the night sky." "Then let us send a messenger to bring Sister Sun to the throne room," said Queen Mother of the West. After receiving her father's message, Sister Sun walked into the throne room, shining very brightly. Tall and slender, with a quiet voice and a serious manner, she was very aware of the responsibility of being Jade Emperor's oldest child. Sister Sun bowed respectfully to her father and waited to hear what he wanted. "My shining daughter," said the Jade Emperor, "look down upon Earth and see its people as they are starving and stumbling in the dimness. I would like you to watch over them every day, turning your beautiful golden face toward them to provide them with light and warmth." "I'll polish my jewelry and my golden chair," said Sister Sun, "and I'll wash my face until I'm the brightest light in the sky. I'll gladly provide warmth and comfort to all of the people. Thank you for your trust in me, my father." "My child," said Queen Mother of the West, "you will also help the people to know the seasons, showing them when to plant their rice fields and when to harvest their crops." "To help you with this task," added Jade Emperor, "I am giving you 2 teams of carriers to lift your chair and carry it across the sky." Into the throne room marched 2 sets of men, each group dressed exactly alike. The first group was made up of 4 young, strong men with shining black hair and powerful muscles. The second was made up of 4 old men with gray beards and backs bent with age. "Because we are young and strong," said the winter carriers, "we will carry your shining chair swiftly across the sky from east to west, making the days short. The short days will allow the people of Earth to know that it is winter and that it is time for them to rest from their work of planting and harvesting crops, said the Jade Emperor. Because we are old and weak, said the summer carriers, we will rise early and our pace will be very slow. However, when we carry your shining chair across the sky from east to west, the days will be very long. These summer carriers will give the people long, warm summer days when they can work on their farms and store food away for the winter, said Queen Mother of the West. My father and my mother, responded Sister Sun, I promise to care lovingly for the people of Earth, showing them season after season until the end of time. Day after day, Sister Sun and her brilliant golden chair were lifted across the sky, from east to west, by her carriers. In the summer, the trip was slow, and in the winter, it was swift. Therefore, the people of Earth knew when it was time to grow crops outside and when it was time to rest inside. It makes my heart joyful to see how happy the people of Earth are as they work in their fields under the glow of Sister Sun, said Jade Emperor. Yes, said Queen Mother of the West, Sister Sun's warmth and light are making the people's crops grow, and the people are very pleased. But this happens only during the days when Sister Sun's face shines upon them. What do you mean by that, my wife? Asked the Jade Emperor. At night, the world is completely dark, responded Queen Mother of the West. Can't you hear the children crying for their parents in the darkness? Don't you hear the worry in the parents' voices as they search for their lost children? Jade Emperor again studied Earth, and he listened carefully to the sound of the people crying out to one another in the night. Why didn't I realize that the people need to be watched over at night as well as during the day? Asked the Jade Emperor. I have another daughter, whose beauty is as great as Sister Sun's. So send for Sister Moon. When she heard her father's deep voice calling for her, Sister Moon rushed to him, bursting breathlessly into the throne room. She was filled with excitement, and her laughter sounded like the ringing of tiny silver bells. My daughter, said the Jade Emperor, there is something that I would like you to do. You know how carefully your older sister watches over the people on Earth each day, lighting their way and warming their faces. We would like you to care for them during the night. This is the best news ever, said Sister Moon. Just let me polish my jewelry and light the lamps in the windows of my silver coach, and tonight I'll show everyone just how beautiful I am. Wait and listen, my child, said Queen Mother of the West. Instead of carriers, a great ox will pull your coach across the sky. This way, you will always move at the same speed, no matter how long or short the nights might be. I can't wait to polish my jewelry, said Sister Moon. Well, she certainly is excited, said the Jade Emperor. I just hope she is not too excited, said the Queen Mother of the West. At the end of that summer day, as Sister Sun traveled slowly down behind the western hills, the people left their fields to return to their homes for the night. But no sooner had the sun disappeared than it seemed to rise again in the east. I hope I'm not late, said Sister Moon. I can't believe how long it took me to polish all of my jewelry. Sister Moon rode proudly across the sky, her jewelry gleaming and her bright face shining down on Earth. The people looked up and were amazed. Thinking it was day again, they went back into the rice fields and began working again. Look at all the people who love my light, said Sister Moon. Tomorrow night and every night from now on, I'll give them as much warmth and light as my sister does. How happy they'll be! And so it continued, night after night. As soon as Sister Sun climbed down from her golden chair and her carriers rested, the great ox drove Sister Moon's silver coach into the sky. For the people of Earth, the days seemed endless, as if night never came. Without night, they could not sleep, and they became very tired. Sister Moon was too excited by her new job to realize that things were changing on Earth. However, Sister Sun noticed that something was terribly wrong. "How odd this is," said Sister Sun. "Each morning as we begin our journey across the sky, people are not coming out to their fields as they used to." "Where have all the people gone, Sister Sun?" asked the summer carriers. "Many of the people are still asleep in their homes, and those who are outside look as though they are too tired to walk. Something is wrong, and I'm going to find out what it is." With her trusted summer carriers, Sister Sun came up with a plan. "I know you have already carried me all day, summer carriers," said Sister Sun, "but I need to learn what happens when my sister follows us into the sky. Tonight, before we return to my palace to rest, please wait for a few minutes behind the western hills." "We will, Sister Sun," said the summer carriers. So Sister Sun waited to learn why the people no longer worked in their fields under her warm glow. She was furious when she saw what the problem was. "Sister Moon," said Sister Sun, "you are the reason the people are so tired. Every night when it should be dark and they should be sleeping in their homes, another day begins because of you. You're just jealous because the people like my beauty as much as they like yours," said Sister Moon. "You are a proud and silly girl," said Sister Sun. "You should think less about your beauty and more about the people who are your responsibility. Do the people on Earth look happy and healthy to you?" Sister Moon had never noticed, but as she looked down, she saw that the people were exhausted. She lowered her head in shame and began to cry. "I've been so foolish," said Sister Moon. "I never meant to hurt any of the people on Earth. I am going to hide in my room forever." Seeing her younger sister's tears, Sister Sun felt pity for Sister Moon. "I know you didn't mean to do any harm, my sister," said Sister Sun. "You hope, like I do, to care for the people. Instead of hiding, let's talk with our parents and see what we can do." "What is the problem, my daughters?" asked the Jade Emperor. "We could hear you arguing across the heavens, and now I see that Sister Moon has been crying." "Oh, my father," said Sister Moon, "I've made a huge mistake. When I let my face shine down on the people each night, all I do is keep them from getting any rest. The people of Earth no longer have cool nights in which to sleep," said Sister Sun. "Instead, they work in their fields until they are so tired they can barely move." "My face is as bright as Sister Sun's," said Sister Moon, "but I can't watch over the people if I turn my face away from them." "I think I can solve this problem," said Queen Mother of the West. "First, Sister Moon, I want you to take off your jewelry." "Why?" asked Sister Moon. "I've spent so much time polishing." Queen Mother of the West held up her hand to stop Sister Moon's protest, and then gracefully unwrapped the pale silk scarf from her own neck. "I want you to wear this scarf as a veil," said Queen Mother of the West, "to soften the glow of your face." "You mean I have to hide my lovely, polished jewelry and my beauty from the people? But why?" asked Sister Moon. "You will not be hiding your beauty," explained Queen Mother of the West. "Your beauty will be a soft ivory glow instead of the golden brightness of your sister's face. I am sure that the people will find you just as beautiful as your sister, whom they love. I can see that you doubt your mother, Sister Moon, said Jade Emperor. However, you must do as your mother says and watch over the people for at least one more night. Sister Moon bowed her head to show that she would obey, but she could not stop crying. Okay, I'll do what you say and travel over Earth one last time, said Sister Moon, but then I'll go to my palace and stay there forever. If that is your plan, said Queen Mother of the West, then I will ride with you to see what this night is like. Queen Mother of the West climbed into Sister Moon's coach, but she wore a mask on her face so that the people would see only the pale glow of Sister Moon's face through the veil. As they began their journey across the night sky, they could hear cries of wonder and joy from Earth. What's that? Asked Sister Moon. The people are singing about your beauty, explained Queen Mother of the West. Look at them celebrating, lighting fires and dancing, because your soft ivory light is so beautiful in the night. Oh, I wish this night could last forever, said Sister Moon. As they made their way across the night sky, people everywhere looked up with happiness and sang to the ivory moon. At last, Sister Moon and Queen Mother of the West returned to Jade Emperor's throne room. Was Queen Mother of the West correct, my dear daughter? Asked the Jade Emperor. Oh, yes, it was wonderful, said Sister Moon. I'll always wear my veil, and I'll keep watch over the people at night for as long as Sister Sun warms the days. I won't even miss my polished jewelry. Not much, anyway. And I will send a helper, the Heavenly Bear, said the Jade Emperor, to be your guard and walk in a circle around your coach as you travel, my daughter. But won't the Heavenly Bear block some of my light? Asked Sister Moon. Yes, that is exactly my plan, responded Jade Emperor. As he moves slowly in front of you, your light will be dimmed a little each day until he is entirely blocking you from the view of the people. Then, as he moves farther around your coach, you will become brighter each night until finally he is behind you, and the people can see your full face. In this way, you will show the people the passage of time. As Sister Sun lets the people know the change of the seasons, added Queen Mother of the West, you will help them follow time from day to day, week to week, and month to month. This is the happiest moment of my life, said Sister Moon. I can't wait for the day to end so that I can cross the night sky again. And that is why the moon is ivory, and why the nights always seem brightest during the winter months, when the days are short and the nights are long. Sister Moon is happiest then, because she gets to spend more time doing what she loves best, watching over the people of Earth. Thank you for listening to this great story. Let me know what other stories you want me to read out loud to you.